Hello, everybody, and welcome back to part 5, or episode 5, of our Local to Global as TNA Wrestling. We left off last time with the end of the year. We went over everybody who won an award. We were close to getting an award, although it wouldn't have been because of anything we did. It would have been entirely because of what was going on in Japan. Uh, but I did miss this last time. We did get some awards per company. The match of the year in TNA was Jeff Jarrett defeating Steve Corino at the first event. So, of course, that made me curious. The first event was a 45. It wasn't the best show. Show number 2 was, which, by the way, won card of the year for TNA. If we head over to the matches, though, you will see it's like, yep, number 1, Jeff Jarrett versus Steve Corino, the first show, and then it's a 5-point decrease to the very next to the next match, which was surprisingly tied with another match that came from the same show. Currently, the second place one was Christopher Daniels, CM Punk, and Low Key, the Triple Threat X Division tag match. And on that same show, it was Jeff Jarrett versus Monty Brown. On the second weekly show, you had Jeff Jarrett defeating Ray Gonzalez. That was at 44. And rounding out the top 5 was the Dynamite Express, the team of Simon... Oh, wait, no, that Dynamite Express. That's not Simon Diamond. Is it? Oh, yeah, that is Simon Diamond. I should have just stuck with my gut on that one. Yeah, the team of Simon Diamond and Jamie Dundee defeating Paul London and Jason Cross by countout, which makes me wonder if that had been a clean finish, if that had been a little higher. April Hunter, 25-year-old American wrestler from the Southeast, don't got to pay her money. She's going to be on a pretty substandard deal, about $20 an appearance, and she's got good stats. She can do some brawling. She's a high flyer mainly. Psychology's not great, but she's got some charisma, and she can do sex appeal stuff too. So that fits what we need to do for our product. And she's got okay fundamentals and physical. So that is definitely something that's going to be useful. And then the other one is Simply Luscious. Doesn't have nearly as good of physical stats or really anything as good as April Hunter, but we do need more people in the division. So I will take what I can get. We're beginning to make money. We made $74 in November and $272 in December. But on the year, we lost $14,000. So what we need to do this year is we need to get some of that money back. All right, we're back. We're on the day of now, Sunday, the 20th of January. Let's look. Oh, Styles has gone from tone to muscular. Yo, he got ripped. Simon Diamond got signed by NWA Florida for a day. Jazz joined AJW and then left. So they were just on tour. World Wrestling All-Stars hire Hulk Hogan. Okay, cool. Well, Hulk Hogan's getting used, so I suppose that's good for Hulk Hogan. No one's getting the night off. I don't know why. It comes up every time. 94 fans. All right, cool. That's an extra two. That was 2 more fans than last time, so that's $8. Booking team meeting. I have capped that out, so I still need to go do that. Simon Diamond doing some stuff. Paul London turned up late. Here's a fine. Oh, he was not happy about that. Jamie Dundee has been spreading rumors about CM Punk, which almost led to a fist fight between the two. You now have to choose how to deal with him. I'm fining him too. CM Punk's happy. Apparently, Mikey Henderson and Scotty Riggs had a blazing argument outside the venue. Let's do an open thing. AJ Styles, who was irritated, aired his issues and got a small boost. Paul London, who was annoyed, got a small boost. Ray Gonzalez. Alright, how badly did that shoot my backstage open forum? Okay, we're still average. That could have been worse. Oh, CM Punk's a negative influence. I mean, I suppose that's not too surprising. CM Punk is like family with Colt Cabana. Everywhere he goes, people don't seem to like Punk. But I think that's more he can be a little abrasive sometimes. Why is no alcohol on? Yeah, turn that off. Like, oh yeah, No drugs, no smoking. You can absolutely have some Mike's Hard Lemonade in the back. The company's poor finances are a cause for concern. Why are you telling me? I'm very aware of this. 94 people. That's not $8, is it? That's oh no, that is $8. Yeah, very cheap. Uh, ooh, if we brought it up to cheap, we could get like $2 more per person. But how many people will we lose? All right. Say we lost like 20 people. So 74 times 6 would be what, 444? Meanwhile, 92 times 4 is 368. Oh no, that's like identical to what we had before, isn't it? Oh, so even if we went to cheap, we would still be making more money. Uh, just based on my quick math, that's if we're losing 20 people from doing this. I will do that. We'll see, because we need money. So I'm gonna go book the show, and I'll see you here when I am done doing so. All right, and here is the opening to weekly event number. Oh my God, 89 people. What is that math? At $6 a ticket for 89 people. I thought we'd lose a lot more. That's $534. All right, that's better than 360 something. That could have been worse. All right, so we have a April Hunter making her debut. It's awful. In a decent and about that had decent wrestling. Nobody cared about it. Tornado DDT. Alexis Lurie wins. Oh, we have a CM Punk hype promo hyping up the #1 contenders match for the X Division Championship to be held later tonight. I wonder who he's wrestling. It's Loki. You know, Loki versus Punk. Winner takes on Christopher Daniels next week for the X Division Championship. Ooh, in an extremely short match, Abyss defeated Sanjay Dutt. I almost said Sanjay Duck. This was designed to be a car crash style, so yeah. Abyss pretty much just kills Sanjay Dutt. Wow, Abyss had an in-ring rating of 45. That's actually really good. Following the match, Sanjay Dutt gets the ever-living shit kicked out of him, and James Mitchell issues a challenge to John Cena. Next month, him and the Monster Abyss in a steel cage, where absolutely no shenanigans can possibly happen because it's in a cage. And then the main event. All right, good way to end the show. And about that had superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. CM Punk defeated Low-Ki with a top rope pedigree. 43 wrestling, 11 crowd rating, 41 segment rating. Bang. 40. All right, that's good. Good way to start out the new year. Address the locker room. Let us tell AJ we didn't use him. I was gonna because he was mad, I guess. God, who do I want to? Abyss, you were the best wrestler tonight. You had the best match rating, and it wasn't even really close. You had a better match rating than Low-Ki and CM Punk. Low-Ki had a pretty good one too, so we'll give praise to both of you. Financial report. Oh my God, we almost made money. Oh. Okay, we made $534, $49 off of merchandise, and we only lost $175, which means we're already making money on this month. Popularity recap: we're still at 6, so we didn't go up. That's unfortunate. Oh hey, Hiroshi Hase, didn't you win the WCW title? Yeah, we're still sitting at $292, and we did our show. Which probably means we're gonna make a lot of money this month. All right, we have made it to the end of the month. We are now on Friday, February 1st. In a bit of sad news, the Dudley Boys have disbanded. Who is Drew Onyx? I don't know who you are. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. You have like no popularity. You're in Canada? Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, that's why. That sucks. I looked at his stats and I went, "Oh my God, that's really good." And then nope. Ernest the Cat Miller? You're from the southeast, but you're $500 a month. No, thank you. Uh, let's look at our mail, see if anything came up. Oh, right here. He signed a touring deal. We do have Jerry Lynn on roster, by the way. Like we have a contract with him. We're not using him. we, I just wanted to have him. So that way, eventually, when we start making money, we can, potentially use him. And I felt like it would be better to have him under contract now. I have him on contract for like $500, and I think his asking price is like six. So I got a good deal, but we're just not using him. That's why I'm getting notifications for him. Uh, Hired by New Japan on a touring deal. So he joined it. I think that means he's on the tour right now, so we can't use him while he's away. Wildside has increased their music to generic, and I signed with NWA Wildside, and I defended the NWA World Heavyweight title once again. So now, moment of truth, we made $576. Oh, we broke 1,000 in sponsorship money. That's phenomenal. Okay, well now we're at a point where in 20 months, we'll be sitting at about $11,000 made, which will get us all the way up to, yeah, we can easily dig ourselves out of this hole. I didn't showcase this very well, so I'm going to tell you now. I hired Johnny Swinger and James Storm to be a tag team, and I didn't realize that Johnny Swinger and Simon Diamond were a tag team in ECW. So now you have Diamond and Mundy tag teaming, and James Storm and Swing tag teaming too. So my idea is essentially kind of have a what's the like a free bird rule with the tag titles between all four. So I just have them as two separate tag teams now, but they can feasibly do both. I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to increase the merchandise because it would double the amount we're getting at attendance from each week's show. Because if we get 90 people in there, we're only getting $45. But if we do this, we'll get to 90. It'll triple the amount we're getting from mail-in orders, which we probably won't see the dividends right away, but I think it would be pretty beneficial. So I'm going to start doing it conservatively. This will take 40 weeks to do. So based on where we're at now, 40 weeks, that would have to be sometime around October, November. And I don't know if it's going to be as beneficial as I hope, but I'm hoping it works out pretty well. So we're now at a point where all that's really left to do is just head on over to the next show, which is exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll see you all when I get to that point. All right, we have made it to the day of the show in February. Let's take a look at our mail. Oh, God, there's some. Oh, Ring of Honor? Oh, no, Ring of Honor exists. When did this happen? No, no. Oh, God. When did you open up? You just opened up and you're already more important than me. How did you start off with $100,000? Yo, you're hiring Taka Michinoku? He's not even based here. He's based in Puerto Rico. I do is $600, my God. Is that what it's like not to care? You hired Rick Steiner? He's $1,000. Okay, so, I think we might actually end up outlasting them. They might have started at 75 grand. Uh, yeah, they might have started at like 75 grand. But with the amount of money they're going to be spending, I don't know if they're going to have much of anything. Yeah, they're starting out really, really low. 10, 10 at Tri-State, 1 in the Southeast where I'm located, 4 in New England. They're actually starting out better than I am. So they might actually have a way easier time of making money than me, and I don't like to admit that. They literally just started, and they're already signing people. Luckily for me, oh, that might hurt me though, because if they see, specifically Mickey J, if Mickey J it sees that as more of a priority than me, yep, he does. Now I have to worry. Oh, this is weekly event number 10. I think what we're gonna do is we're going to let's go every 10 weeks. So we did weeks 1 through 9, that's just a weekly event. And now let's actually have a named event. Lockdown, that's tonight. So this is going to be a bigger show. We are not, I repeat, we are not using Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett will cost too much goddamn money. But I am hopeful we have, okay, we're sitting at about halfway point of the month. Or close to it. We've made about $400. Merchandise. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm upgrading. I forgot. So that's why we're losing a little bit more. We didn't. I don't think we had as much as we did at the beginning last time. But now it's time to go into it. We have a special event tonight. It's going to be one of our bigger monthly shows once we get once we get pay-per-view. Give the night off. We're not giving anybody the night off. The venue, we're going to have 98 people. Thank God. Select a generic venue. Did I hit that? I hit that, right? Oh, I guess I didn't. Booking team meeting. This one I might use a lot on this show. Doug Gilbert. You got brawling. You got some technical. You got good psychology. Your performance stats aren't great, but you're good fundamentals and physical. I think we're going to bring you in, my friend. Chris Harris was brought before Wrestlers Court, accused of failing to pick up his share of the tab on the shared rental car. The judge, Jerry Jarrett, found him guilty and sentenced him to pay the full cost and reimburse his travel partner. He has a quiet personality and is pleased. Oh, Shark Boy, you lovable bastard. Oh, hey, Jerry. Jerry Lynn lifted the locker room when a silly game he created quickly became very popular backstage. Ah, Colt Cabana and Paul London are getting along? Oh, what a wonderful show. Can we do Inspire? Oh, hell yeah. You better believe we're doing that. Yeah, alright, everyone's ready to go for it. Alright, sweet. So I gotta go 90 minutes on this. So, you're gonna see what ends up happening here. Oh god, that's not the button I wanted to hit. So, you're gonna see the show as we come on to it. We only gotta go 90 minutes. That's the minimum needed, so that's probably where we're going to shoot for. You will see the card when we get there. All right, and to begin the 10th show in TNA history, the special event, Lockdown, we crossed 100 individuals. Hell yeah, we're at $618 on ticket sales. So that is sweeto. Daniels comes out. This is how the show begins. Is that, hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Out comes Christopher Daniels. He gets in the ring. He's got the X Division title, and he is hyping up his match later tonight against CM Punk, saying how he's going to win it. He's going to extend his streak. He's sitting at 273 days since he won the title. He is the first and only X Division champion in history, and that will continue after tonight. We head into the first match of the night. Simply Luscious debuts against April Hunter and defeats her in a nice, simple little match. Simply Luscious got a very good gimmick to start off with. That's pretty good. The bout dragged in the middle with a lack of flow being noticeable, which means that it was too long. 8 minutes. All right. CM Punk comes out after that match. He's in his ring gear, but he's wearing a shirt. He's ready to wrestle. But that match is later on tonight in the main event of the evening. He is hyping up the match and saying tonight the Fallen Angel will fall once again and I will be the new X Division champion. So really trying to hype up the main event, get them excited for it. We head on to Monty Brown versus Scotty Riggs, and Monty Brown wins after a 9-minute match. Good wrestling, or for the company, good wrestling. The crowd got into it in a 25 match rating. We move on. Oh, the Monty Brown creative finish was a failure. So I went and I made 5. That was the most likely to succeed one. The rating was likely to succeed. So that makes me sad that it did not work, because I think I used 2 more. So cross your fingers. I'm hoping it works. So James Mitchell, how did you struggle when going off script? That's your whole gimmick. James Mitchell comes out, and Abyss are cutting a promo. They're also, they're trying to intimidate John Cena, trying to, I don't know how best to describe it, not trying to make him back down, but trying to get him off his game with a good promo. 26 is not bad. Essentially saying, you're going to be locked in a cage with a monster, much like a gladiator with a lion, and tonight you're going to get mauled, kind of an idea. And out of nowhere, here come the NWA Tag Team Championships. Jesus, Jason Cross, you had a 52. I think that might be one of the best performances, not from Jeff Jarrett or Steve Corino, that I've seen. That is an insanely high score. Great wrestling, good crowd reaction. The Culture Club defeated the Diamonds in the Rough, the team of Jamie Dundee and Johnny Schwinga. Simon Diamond isn't available today, so he cannot defend the title. However, Freebird rules allow that Johnny Swinger, the other member of one of the other two members of the stable, can come in and fulfill that obligation, and it does not matter. The Culture Club win the NWA World Tag Team titles. 39 match rating, 18 crowd rating, 37 segment rating. A lovely little show so far. They have a celebratory thing after the match. That does not go well. They can't talk. I don't know why I keep trying, but I want them to do good, damn it. Then you have John Cena, who comes out. I believe this is right before his match. He's in the cage, and he's like, I will not be afraid of a monster. I might be in a cage with a lion, as you say, but just like the gladiators of old, I'm going to slay the lion, and then I'm going to come after you. Oh, here we go. Oh, it failed. This is a bit of a gamble. That also failed. And a show and about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction. Abyss defeated John Cena with a sit-out choke bomb, car crash style. So yeah, Cena does lose after interference from James Mitchell. How does that happen in a steel cage? Well, Mitchell gives Abyss a weapon through the cage. Abyss uses that to his advantage. After the match, Abyss is attacking Cena. James Mitchell gets into the ring, gives Abyss a bag, like a kind of a sack, and Abyss lays out. And for the first time in TNA history, we see thumbtacks in the ring. And Abyss gets John Cena all ready to go into it. He gets him up. He tries to get him into the black hole slam. Cena reverses it, hits him with a fireman's carry into the tacks. Abyss is sitting there writhing in agony. He tries to get to his feet, and Cena knocks him out of the ring, not only out of the ring, but out of the cage. And then he shuts the door and turns around, and there's James Mitchell in the ring all by himself. James Mitchell is like, oh, fuck. And he tries to leave, tries to climb over the cage, and gets powerbombed into the ring by Cena. And before he can really go to town, security comes in and essentially rescues James Mitchell. Otherwise, John Cena would have probably done a lot more damage. 32. Main event of the match. Main event of the night. Oh, yes. Oh, my... The big gamble finish was a success. And about that had superb wrestling and a decent reaction. Christopher Daniels loses to CM Punk after he hits him with a top rope pedigree. Congratulations, CM Punk. Christopher Daniels had a 53, better than Jason Cross. A 43 match rating to end the show. That is about as good as you can ask. Don't ask about John and Asd. So, that was a good show. I'm hoping it didn't cost me $8 million. So, address the locker room. I gotta give it to Jason and Christopher Daniels. Those guys did phenomenal work. Oh, God. Okay. So the ticket sales and the merchandise paid for the workers. In excess? Absolutely. But it's worth it. Oh, we didn't... Okay, never mind. It's not worth it anymore. I thought we'd go up to 7, and that was going to be worth it. It was not. But we're still going to make money. Not as much as we probably could have, but that's what I'm going to do from now on. Every 10 shows, we're going to bring in a named event. April Hunter is charismatic. I could see her doing well in the future, says John Cena. Alright, we have made it to the end of February. We did get some mail. It's just about Doug Gilbert. I did hire him after he showed up. I figure he's got some halfway decent stats, and he's going to be super cheap, so we can actually use him, and we made money. We would have made more money if I were being more smart with my financial stuff. We did make a little bit more in sponsors, but I think we're almost like we're plateauing a little bit here, which isn't good. We haven't gone up in 2 months, and none of the other ones have gone up either. By the way, they've been at the 1,221 for a while. So what we're gonna need to hope for in this upcoming event here that we're gonna be able to push past that. So we're just gonna have to see. But I'll see you when we get to the day of the show. All right, we have made it to the day of the show. We got a little bit more. Summer is now dating someone from outside the wrestling industry. Doug Gilbert is working as Freddy Krueger. What? We are currently on pace. We are just over halfway through the month. We have made about 500, 600 bucks on that. We're still upgrading the merchandise. That's sitting at about 17%. We're probably at 17.5, which means after this show we might be at 20. Get to the end of the month, we'll be at 25. So that's working its way through. Let us get to booking. Hey, Jack Evans, how you doing? All right, nobody's getting the night off. Stop asking for it. We're expecting 95 fans. Okay, so yeah, doing that did help. Oh, the economy's falling, but the wrestling industry's coming up. Oh, that's a double-edged sword. Because we need the economy to be good to help our sponsorships, and we need the wrestling economy to be good to help other things like fans coming in. But this is more than what the previous weekly event had, so we'll go with it. We'll just use a generic event. I'll just spend 50 points on a finish. Likely to succeed, John Cena is set to be the victor. So I got to use it in a match that John Cena wins, but I do have that. Locker room incidents. Oh, Kyra and Chris Sabin have started to date each other. 20-year-old Matt Sabin, Chris Sabin. Simon Diamond doing some drills. Oh God, Mikey Henderson and Jamie Dundee almost got into a fight. Well, I gotta find Mickey Henderson. Or Mikey. Oh, AJ Styles is fighting Colt Cabana. Address the locker room? No. How is my backstage looking? Is it looking poor? Nope, it's looking average. The success of lockdown. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. So, I will go ahead and book the event. It's a normal 45-minute event. We're back to doing that. And I will see you when it is done. Which for you it'll be about right now. And we begin the show. It says weekly event 10, but it's really the 11th one. We have CM Punk coming out to the ring and cutting an open challenge promo. It's about time the X Division title actually gets the proper respect it deserves, instead of having a guy who goes away and doesn't defend the title for over 100 days, over 3-4 months. Now I will come here and I will defend it every single time we have an event here. And to show that I'm going to be a fighting champion, I call anybody in the back that wants to fight for the title to come out here now. And out comes AJ Styles. He challenges for the title. Chris Sabin comes out. And as those two challengers and CM Punk are working the mic, Shark Boy comes out for a little bit of comedic relief. It's like, yes, I want it. But he can't talk. He's wearing a mask. He's a shark, so he can't speak. English is too hard for him. So he's just like pointing at himself like, me, me, me. That's going to be your main event tonight. A Fatal 4-Way Elimination X Division Championship match. But before we get to that point, we have to have the women come out and do an eye candy match. Did not go well, as you can tell. Here we go. I decided to throw this out here. Jason Cross, one half of the newly crowned NWA World Tag Team Champions, is going to be in one-on-one action tonight against Michael Shane, and he gets beat by Michael Shane with a diving elbow drop. 49 rating for Jason Cross, a 41 overall segment. Following the match, Michael Shane goes out and cuts a promo on him saying that, me and my tag team partner. Oh God, who is your tag team partner? I forget. essentially saying, I beat you, me and my tag team partner Frankie deserve a shot at your title, which may or may not happen depending on whether or not I want to pay that travel. And then the main event, oh, Shark Boy got hurt. Shark Boy got hurt. In a bout that had superb wrestling and a decent match from the crowd, AJ Styles defeated Sanjay Dutt, CM Punk, and Shark Boy in 20 minutes after scoring the most falls. Oh, wait, no, I had it set up as a scramble. I think I was originally going to have it be elimination, but I think I changed it to scramble. Because I think that's better for Punk. So it's worth noting, Punk never got pinned during this whole time. Anybody that got pinned, it was Styles, Dutt, or Shark Boy. CM Punk had a 58. That's stellar. So this was a phenomenal match. Phenomenal match. Okay, crowd rating, a 37 for the whole show. Shark Boy got hurt. Did anyone hurt him? No, he just got hurt. All right, so one popularity. Address the locker room. Jason and CM Punk. You guys put on the best matches of the night. Injury review. How bad is it? 19 days, so he'll be able to be back for the next show if we need him. Okay, that didn't cost too much. We didn't make as much money on tickets, but that's because we didn't have as many people. So we only lost $124 on that show. Popularity. Oh, thank God we went up. Finally. We had been stagnated at 7 for a while there. So, that is good. My God, you have a very crumpled face. Anything? Nope, just Shark Boy got hurt. Alright, and here we are at the end of the month of March, and oh my lord, there's a ton of stuff here. Is this them getting new... Oh, they're continuing their broadcasting deals. So that's all that's going on here. Any mail? Oh. Oh. Is he leaving? Oh. Oh, we could sign him. But he's $200. He is from the Southeast, so we wouldn't have to pay any more. That's a guy I want to have on my roster. Yeah, I might not use him. Oh my God, Bobby, I can use you. Oh. Was I the only one who was hiring him? Is that why he moved down here? Yeah, okay, so I was the only person who was using him, and so he moved down here. Bobby, you beautiful son of a bitch. Okay, cool, thank you. Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin. Oh, you went... You moved there. They switched houses. No. Alright, well, thank God I didn't put the title on him, because I can't use him anymore. Elix Skipper's coming up. I fought Stone Mountain again, and I retained my title. I then defended my title against Adam Firestorm 2 days later, and I won. Ooh, Jason Cross and Paul London defended. I'm assuming defended their titles. They both got used together. I gotta go see if they lost it. Bob Sapp lost his fight. Oh, we made $612. Oh, our sponsorship money jumped up a lot. That's good. We have fallen underneath 13,000, so we are steadily making money, which is good. Why did we get someone Southwest and Tri-State? I don't get that. I suppose it just branches out from there. But yeah, we gained 3 popularity overall. 1 in Southeast, so we're at 7. 1 and 1. So that helped a lot with our sponsorship. We're supposed to be getting about 1,100 next month, meaning we'll actually be able to pay all of that off in about 13 months. So that's definitely something to be happy about. I think right now we're set up pretty well for the future. I'm still absolutely terrified of using Jeff Jarrett. He is entirely too much money. Could we get a deal? No. No, we can't. But I think we're in a better position now than we've ever been. We're steadily getting about $600. We're steadily getting about $1,200 or $1,100 from sponsors. And merchandise is coming up. Speaking of merchandise, how is that? 25? 22. So in another week, that'll be up to 25, and we'll be a quarter of the way done with that. And that'll be a big boost to merchandising as well. So I'm going to leave it there. That has been part 5. We're in a good position, and I think it'll only get better. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.